Hello everybody, welcome. I'm sorry I'm late. What a move here. What a move here. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but you know, sometimes life does come forward. Anyway, the Dr. Shuttle and Dr. Shuttle Show. Welcome. Alcy, good to see you. And Hentoklog, welcome. Shalom. Okay, let's see what's happening. Well, nice little pop here. Previous day high taken out. And I'm looking for some levels here on the 1 and the 5 minute because, I mean, as I was just sitting down to the computer, I saw this push. And now that it's came back on the news, I think it could still go lower. But anyway, we're going to wait and see, of course, of what's happening. So, how are you guys doing? I hope some good profits are pouring in on this beautiful Monday. So the 10 a.m. hour just started. We should be having some. I mean, I'm looking for some more sell side, to be honest. Oh yeah, I had the big barbecue. Yeah, it was very good, by the way. That was, man, I love barbecuing. I really do. Vivian, hello, good to see you back. Hope the weekend was good for everybody. I hope everything turned out to be awesome. You know, pure awesomeness. Wow, I'm looking at the 15 minute, looking at the 5 minute. Nice little bounce here. I don't think the move is finished yet, but obviously we can look for some more liquidity, especially up until 317, just to reprice that liquidity void on the mini. So anything can happen until 317, but let's just stay focused. Okay. Francis, hey, good to see you. Trading view more. What indicator you have? Sure. I have no indicators on trading view. Hentoklog, no indicators. I have nothing. These, what you see here, these are just horizontal lines and one vertical line here, and that's it. There is no indicator here, or is there? No, there's nothing. Just horizontal lines. So it's a simple answer. So I do have the new week opening gap. Sure, I'm gonna break it down to you. So we have new week opening gap high, new week opening gap low on the Sunday open, of course. And we have a demand zone here. I'm gonna talk about this down there. It could be interesting. Down to the left. Let's just talk about that. All right. We talked about this in the London session, and we had a beautiful trade actually earlier. So this one is on Friday. Friday 5 minute candle pushed down into liquidity, the bearish candle shifted structure. So this is like a demand zone down there. This strong push definitely took everything it could. And now, you know, I think the perfect move would be to deliver everything to the sell side, which I think is at 141 on the micro. So that would be an interesting feature from the market right now. And what else? Nothing there, nothing there. Yeah, that would be interesting. See that being broken. I'm not really looking for any kind of long position here. I'm not really a fan of these swing highs. Yeah, I know there is like some good levels, I understand, but I think the draw on liquidity, I don't want to call it out officially, but it will be down there somewhere in the 150s, 160s maybe, but 141 would be my final take. Obviously, if it starts to drop, we might just engage. Who knows? You know, we might engage. Somewhere in the night. Da, 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 da. Okay. This was a pretty strong move. 174 points. Swept out what it could. We have 7 more minutes, more than 7 minutes from the 15-minute candle. I do have a feeling that we can go up until, well, up to the 720s, you know, just to reprice that liquidity void on the 15-minute. I think it's going to do it now. Exactly, exactly. There was a small minor order block here on the 1 minute, so there you go, it has been broken. And now, who knows what's going to happen, right? It's just a huge question mark right now. 15-minute repriced, nothing on the 5-minute. The next liquidity level is at 47-ish. Let's see. 49.50 on the micro. I'm not jumping in. Just gonna wait here. Max sum of payouts, you said. Yeah, in the month of May, I had $12,000 in payouts from multiple prop firms. Okay, so $12,000, and my expenditure was actually somewhere around $1,700 for the month of May. But I'm gonna do a video because I really need to do a video of how we're doing. So that makes me the first month above $10,000 net profit from prop firms, from payouts, from trading. So not affiliate commission, from trading. And this was so far my best, and I'm really hoping that we can quadruple or 10 times, 10x this one. Not 10x it. We're gonna 10x this. Anyway, what's this gonna do? Are we reaching for more liquidity up there, or is this gonna break lower? Kind of an interesting scenario here, to be honest. Looks like it just wants to reach for the 50s. If it wants to go down to that sell side liquidity level, I think, I mean, it really wouldn't be a good idea if it would close above that 49 or 50, you know. Yeah, it's finally my first 5-digit net profit, you know, and that feels awesome. Rob the Scalper, hello. Hentaklag, in my country, most of the people are earning below $1,000 per month. In my country, the average salary is $900 or maybe $1,000. That's the average salary in my country. So, trust me, a lot of people are desperate in my country, unfortunately. So, okay. So far. Yeah, exactly, Hentaklag. So yeah, it's a difficult. I mean, it's really. I guess we really have to be very grateful, everybody, that we have everything in front of us to help us in trading. You know, we have everything we need, basically. Everything. Somewhere in the night. Apex is down to 71%, but $100 activation fee. Just saying. 71%, but $100 lifetime activation. For those of you who are Apex fans. Okay, let's see. Are we going back above 350 here? Quite an interesting scenario is about to unfold. Somewhere in the night. There is another liquidity level on the hourly chart. Up there. I wonder what's it gonna do. It's unfortunate. We have to. Yeah, we definitely need to help others. Exactly. 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 Oh no. My neighbor just started the lawnmower. Jesus. Super loud. You have to believe it. Yeah. Green, hello. Francis is grateful for the Lord Jesus Christ. There you go. That's another good thing. Malo is here. Murdered it, killed it. Jesus, I cannot imagine how much. Congratulations, Malo. Good job. Man, you're always killing it. I don't know how you do it, man. You're just murdering the market, you know, murdering it. That's what you do. Michael Naughty Justin, yeah. Exactly, exactly. What is happening, by the way? Are we gonna go sideways in the whole silver bullet hour, or is this gonna continue to finish up with the move, or I don't even know. What's the deal? What's the deal here? Might want to go up to 350. I'm not sure. That's irrelevant now. Liquidity void irrelevant. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Are we dropping down or picking up liquidity at 350? I guess we might need an up close candle for this, because there is an unbalanced price range right now and on the 50-minute time frame on the mini. Nothing on the micro, so who knows? We might be hovering around here. Was long it open. Jesus. Oh my god. 3K. Malo. Man. You know, you deserve this. Congratulations, Malo. That is how you do it. How the pros are doing it. Okay. Okay, let's see. It seems like it might want to go up to that 350 area. That's the only place. Well, yeah, on the 5-minute. What's the high? 49.50. Might go there. But it has to go to the 40s first. What's it gonna be, I wonder? Is it gonna seek for more liquidity, or are we just gonna go sideways, maybe take the elevator finally? Once in a lifetime, who knows? Ah, who cares? You will make it. You'll make much, much more. Much more. I know you will. Alright, let's just try to figure this out, what is happening on this chart, because it's really, really, really crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely the rules can make it a little bit confusing. I understand. Yeah. Yeah. No, you can go for another. Wait a second, Hentaclock. You misunderstood. As long as you're not reaching that 2600, you can go for $750 drawdown for every one of your trades in a row. So you're not left with. I think I have to check about this, but as far as I know, you can go for the second trade another 750 anyway. Just saying, if I'm on top stuff, I can do. Yeah, that's true. Natasha, hello. Hey, weird markets, definitely. These markets are not just weird. These are like, I don't even know. I don't know what to say about these markets. Look at that. We're picking up liquidity above the 350s. Be careful. Be careful. So far, I'm having an amazing day because in the London session, I managed to make some good trades. I requested another payout from Funded Futures Network. So today I requested $1,271. This is the third payout from the same account so far. So this is awesome. Good call, hello. Welcome. Somewhere in the night. New turn making over 750, let's say. Oh yeah. Well, well, yeah, the prop firm game. I understand what you're saying. It is. Hold on a second. Do I have some orders? No, I don't. I thought I left something open. Somewhere in the night. And I need to trade more. Okay. I'm still going to be targeting 141, maybe for later. I'm kind of curious. I think it wants to go up to the 50s to pick up some liquidity, but this is just like it's having some trend line liquidity below on the 1 minute. Nothing serious happening. I know what you don't from the future. Oh my god, we need your predictions, man. Hey, how's it going? Where have you been? I haven't seen you since like 2 or 3 weeks or something. New high of day? Yeah, I mean, we had a new high. My bias is, so far, is that we should go down to that zone. That's what I'm hoping for. But I need a proper displacement to go with that. High of day should get hit again. Oh no. Okay, then forget about it. I'm skipping my previous setup. Yeah. After I can recommend, well, Take Profit Trader and MyFundedFutures, or MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. Those are the ones. Or maybe, like they have, yeah, and the rules are pretty simple. Expert accounts are very good. And by the way, Funded Futures Network is very surprisingly very good, by the way. Just saying. Surprisingly, so far so good. Oh wow. The man from the future said it. We're going high. Okay then. If we're going higher, what are we looking here? I have to look for the 5-minute again. Okay, nothing there. Oh man, okay, there is a level here that could be interesting. And what else? Nothing. Oh yeah, nothing on the 15-minute. That's a 5-minute order block. Okay, okay, all right. 15-minute buy side 1 hour fair value gap. 1 hour CB. Okay, let's go with that. If it really wants to go up there, then we're just gonna wait. MyFundedFutures and MyFundedFutures expert account and Take Profit Trader. Then you don't have to worry anymore about consistency and, you know, all that such. MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. Actually, I think there's a promo right now. I forgot to check everything because I just got back to the computer. Somewhere in the night. Somewhere in the night. What do we have? Nothing. For yourself, I think you say on the yeah. I had a very good streak, but you know, since I have my third payout on Funded Futures Network, I mean, definitely I can say that the payout is within 24 hours. You can pretty much do whatever you want, and I think after $10,000 of payout, you're gonna be moved to a live account. And that's it. I think that's a very good, you know, everything in 24 hours you're getting paid out. With Top Step it's usually a few days, but otherwise, you know, it's cool. No, I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell her. I'm gonna keep it as a secret. I'm not gonna tell anyone, actually. She's gonna come back at me like, okay, then, you know, we need to buy this and this. We need to buy new shoes, and I saw a nice dress yesterday. So please, just, you know, let's go and buy that too. No, she's not like that. How much is the percentage you have left? Well, I left the safety net. So for example, just to give you an example here on the Funded Futures Network, I'm taking out 1,271 and I'm leaving $2,000 for safety net. So I'm leaving $2,000 for safety net. because you have to leave that. By the way, just like with Bulenox, you have to leave $2,600 at Bulenox, for example. So yeah. I want you to have your burden off. You pay back money when you think you can have it off. I don't understand. I want you to have your burden off. You pay back money when you think you can have it off. I'm not sure I understand, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, depth. Oh, yeah. The depth, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But the highest priority right now is definitely to pay that off. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah. The highest priority is right now. Well, I need to somewhere around $50,000. But to tell you, it was almost double. Just saying. It was around almost 100,000. It was around nearly $100,000. I'm down to $50,000. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. And so yeah. That's that is still a burden. But I do everything I can to pay it off, obviously. Yeah, maybe. So basically, I do want to have an account. By the way, speaking of that I want to build up some profits, and I have an idea to do that. So I do have an idea to do that, or how to do that. But my plan is to build up some profits. It might gonna be potentially on a live account, maybe, because with that kind of profit, I think they're gonna put me to a live account. Yeah, I have interest, yearly 10%. I have a yearly 10% interest on it. So right now, I managed to reduce it from 100K to 50K, but the interest per year is 10%. That's what I need to pay for it until I'm not paying it off. Obviously, as long as I'm paying the base capital, the debt, the interest is gonna be declining as well, right? But yeah, that's the goal. Somewhere in the night. It seems like we're going back up there. It seems like there's just... Well, that's what I want to do. I tried to do my best. Somewhere in the night. We're gonna do it together, by the way. Everybody here. We're gonna do it together. Why do I feel like that we're just going up there to that 1 hour CB? I think I know what you don't was right. We're just gonna set a new high. Do we have... Yeah, it's a flat candle. Jeez. Okay. I think he's right. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I have to make a coffee too. I have to make a coffee. Look at this. We're going up. We are going up. I'm going to put a line to the 500. Let's put a line here. Flat candle. You know, one of my favorites. Flat candles right there. Yeah, that's a good plan, and that's awesome that you had those advice. I mean, that is just great. And obviously, having a real estate debt is different than just having debt for nothing. So, yeah, that's a burden. That's why I said, but hey, that's why we're here. Real estate investments for the future. I told you guys, if I would be making, and we will make $1 million, I'm definitely investing to real estate. No matter what, yet I know what you don't. Yeah, I thought that you are definitely riding this one. Look at that. This one just keeps on rocking. Look at this. Wow. Jeez. This keeps on going. Where are we right now? Okay. Are we going up for 56? I think it just wants to. Somewhere in the night. Exactly, exactly. New high of day, okay. 280. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, at least we are moving. You know, we have some good, decent movements here. In terms of final targets, I'm not really sure, but I think I kind of agree with. I know what you don't. That we might put in a new high here. Might even want to tap that 500 up there. You never know. You never know. Okay. Congested into this small area here. Is it gonna make one more push? That's the question. Okay, bit of a structure shift here. Let's do a 40 points drop. Maybe not. Who knows? But hey, if we want to do it, well, what's the time right now? We still have time for a nice drop. But if I look at the 5-minute, I mean, we have a liquidity level at the low of 49.50. I think it might go there, you know, to pick up a little bit of liquidity. Who knows? Okay. I wonder if this is a shift or is this just gonna keep on pushing higher? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I don't know. I took a small scalp at 71. 71.75. And I think we might see a drop. I'm closing it down if it starts to go higher. We might see a drop to 51. I'm looking for that 51 here. Hello, Teacher FX. Hey, nice to see you. What's happening? So just Just a small little trade here. I'm watching it closely. I don't have the time to put it on the screen, but 371.75 is my entry. TP is at 51. I might close it. Actually, I closed it now. I closed it now. Okay. That was a scalp. I think we're going below 50 just to sweep that level on the 5 minutes. So that was a nice scalp trade. Yeah, exactly. As expected, went down and picked up some liquidity there. Okay. You want some goulash? Man, just come here. I will take you to a nice place and you can have some very delicious traditional Hungarian goulash. Look at this, Ludafish. Hello. How's it going? Well, so far today is awesome. Everything is in awesomeness, you know. Mexican John Wick is here. Hello. Had a struggle last week. Wow, taking a break. Yeah, collect the data, John Wick. Collect the data. Look back what you did wrong. Maybe it was not the markets, I'm guessing. And look at your entry model. Look at your setups. Maybe look at your best and worst trades. What was the difference? What was the one thing you did really good or really bad? You know, try to compare, you know, the alpha and the omega of things. Like what was really the worst thing that you did last week. It's nothing wrong with taking a break. The only thing, you just can't give up, you know. No, Natasha, come on. You're cooking goulash right now. I'm not there. I am not there, and you're cooking goulash. Okay. Everyone, see you tomorrow. I'm heading to Switzerland. It's like 12 hours, so maybe the London stream is going to be rescheduled. Hey, thank you, L Teacher FX. Lambo. No Lambo for me. I don't want Lambos. I don't. We're all okay, everybody. Martin and everybody. We are meeting together in Switzerland, okay? Gotta make sure Natasha has enough food for everyone. I have to notice her. In 2 hours. Oh my gosh, I can't get there. Maybe I can get someone with a private jet to take me there. Okay, look at this. This is amazing. We picked up liquidity from this area. Let me put this here. And up we go. What the heck is going on? I don't have a trade on yet. For 15 people, how much are you cooking? Yeah, Hungarian roads, exactly. Ludafish, absolutely. That's the. I mean, yeah, not just that. I'm not really a Lambo person, but yeah, Hungarian roads are killing every car. Like really, the worst condition that you can get. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Like if you're having like those 19 or maybe not that, like the 21 inch wheels or higher, 22 inch wheels, then you're done basically. The suspension of your car is going to get killed in a month or two. And you're going to be like a regular customer at the local, you know, wheel shop, or I don't know how to call it, you know. So, oh my gosh. Oh, there's no sound. I asked, just subscribe. Welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining the stream and the channel. I don't really like their Lambo Urus. I mean, yeah, it's a beast, I know. It's not my style, so I'm not really the SUV type of person. I know everybody loves SUVs. I'm not the SUV person there. I like those flat cars. Not the Lambo, but you know, the 8 Series. 2-door coupe. Not the 4-door, 2-door coupe. That's my style. You know, I've grown up watching Knight Rider, you know. What do you think? I would be driving a Trans Am, you know. We definitely have to meet. Yeah. No, not well. The W, the BMW. Yeah, not the other W. Yeah. Potholes everywhere. Yeah, I mean here as well. Everywhere. Vincent Vega, hello. Lulu. Yeah. Our most favorite richest man in the country, who's called Mr. Lulu, he's gonna give me a ride. I'm sure. He can send his helicopter. I think I can go with the heli. I don't need his private jet. I'm good with the heli, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. uh Somewhere in the night. Okay, let's see what is going on. What do people like to ride? Which brands? Well, here everybody has Toyota, but you know, not the Hilux. Like, yeah, they have the trucks as well and the SUVs, but Toyota and Suzuki. Suzuki is very famous here. Suzuki Vitara and the Swift. Suzuki S-Cross. So Suzuki is very popular. Toyota and what else? People are driving some French some French brands like Renault, Peugeot, but most likely, yeah, Suzuki, Toyota, Honda Jazz is very popular. The idiots are driving. I mean, most likely BMWs. Like people here really hating BMW drivers. Like really, people here in Hungary have a special kind of hate for BMWs. So if they see a BMW, like, you know, for example, when I park my car, my BMW, and in the past as well, in a shopping mall or somewhere, I try to park it like far away from most of the cars. I don't care. I walk a little bit more. I just park it away. You know, people genuinely hate BMW cars here. Not the drive, but the people who are driving it. You know. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I can land it on the top. All right. High 3. Nice. Yeah. By the way, Ludafisk, it's actually almost true. Like riding a horse at some places of the country would be even better. You know, no joke, no troll. It would be even better to ride a horse. Oh man. Oh, why am I have to get that coffee. I need that coffee. I'll be right back. I have to make the coffee here. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Potatoes. Definitely potatoes. Natasha, keep it a secret, but definitely potatoes. You need to put some potatoes in that. Stable cars, yeah. Sideways action. How am I not surprised? Oh, really? Okay, well, I guess there is a resemblance, definitely. Karishmarosh. Oh, I know that place. That's a nice place there, Francis. Let me know if you're visiting. Yeah, green. This price action right now is going into a barcode mode. Why do I have the strange feeling that it just wants to go lower? So this candle went lower. What about the mini? The mini did that too on the 5-minute. It's boring. It's boring price action. Is not what we were looking for. Don't worry, I'm not gonna play the music, but you know, we're just sitting here, rock hard, ready to enter a trade. Anyway. I gotta reconnect here. Okay, something is moving. I don't know, but something. Something is moving. No, nothing. I take it back. Well, 456 on the upside. At this point, it's just, we're just guessing. 56, 46. If it goes higher, could be good for a scalp from around the 40s. Depends on how do we cross that 420-ish area, 419. This is gonna be a wick or an up close candle, you know. What is that song from? It's actually I have, you know, guys, I like PUBG. As you guys can see, that's a video game right behind me, that figure. So my favorite PUBG streamer is Hollywood Bob, and Hollywood Bob is it's his voice because he has a real cool radio voice, and he's streaming almost every day on Twitch, and I love his streams. I think he plays great on PUBG and other games too. And that's it. And he made that song. Not specifically he, but one of his fan made that song actually. You're in break even. Got chopped out, yeah. Yeah, this chop here, gotta be very careful. The only thing we can do is wait. Just wait. Yeah, exactly, Green. Exactly. I still have time, so to be honest, so I need to show this. I was very frustrated on Friday. I don't know why is that. I think it's because obviously they have not the different kind of stream, but I was a little bit like, I mean, I love to be there. I just really enjoyed the show. I think it was just awesome. And I was frustrated that I was preaching about risk management and I got chopped up in 2 or 3 trades there. And overall, I was calling out the 21,400 during the MyFundedTV stream. and obviously it went against me. And later on that day, on Friday, I managed to, so I entered again to the same trade, and finally we got to 21,400. And I said, at least I have a moral victory on this. But this was on Friday. But I felt a little bit miserable, like I was preaching about risk management, and yet I was getting chopped up. And anyway, so because everybody wants to see a trade, everybody wants to see on Top Step, on MyFunded TV, you know, everywhere, TRADEIFY TV. They just want to see trades. They want to see people executing trades and making the money. And I got carried away by that feeling, so I was just pushing the button a little bit unnecessarily. I mean, the analysis was somewhat correct, but I shouldn't have pushed it. So anyway, look at this. Akram is here. Hello, welcome. Doing great. Yeah, we need to focus here. We need to focus. The more I'm watching this, the more I'm not sure how far this one might go. I feel like it wants to break that level up to the 30s. Took a small position here up to 32, I guess. What's the high here? The high here is 37. Okay. Anyway, I took a small long position, mainly for scalping purposes. Only with 5 micros. Overall, I'm green on every one of my accounts, so I'm okay. Where is this? I don't even know which account is this. I think I took it on Apex account, yeah. Right. So just a small scalp. If I fail, I fail. I'm green everywhere, so. Yeah, I still have it, by the way. I still have, this is the one that lasts long. I mean, from this account, this standing at 2,460. This is gonna be my 4th payout or 5th from this account. So I'm gonna be requesting this tomorrow. Today, I mean Friday, I requested. I received it today to my wallet. And last week, almost every day, I requested payout from this account. So it's really good. Take Profit Trader. That's why we love Profit Trader. Oh my gosh! Don't do this again. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Everybody. What a nasty price action. $190 loss. William, hello. All right, let's hear about standing desk. IKEA. Oh, big difference. I heard about that. It's good for, you know, the blood pressure and everything. I recommend it. Sitting all the time just doesn't compare. William, I think I'm gonna look into that thing because I think it really counts. Hey, thank you, Vivian. Yeah, well. Exactly. Well, lots are definitely, yeah, because you know how much you can go with. Exactly. Is this the dumpage? Is it happening? Flexi spot. Write it down. Okay, writing it down. Hold on. Flexi spot. Okay. Put it down. Using one right now from oh wow. Okay. Secret Lab. Honestly, I need to buy a new computer as well. This computer is 7 years old now. The only thing I upgraded is the GPU, and it's still old already. It's already old. So I need to upgrade my computer. Okay, what is happening? Are we finally moving up? Yeah, I want to build a new PC. The problem is I have no freaking idea which CPU or GPU or memory card to choose. So I have no idea. I guess the more expensive, the better, right? I have no freaking idea which one to go with. Well, obviously, I need one that I can play video games, of course. So I need a gamer PC. Yeah, exactly. Ryzen 7 or 9 is enough. Okay. Well, as I said, it's I would need it to. I mean, I want to play video games. I mean, maybe. I mean, not basically the maximum, like ultra GPU or whatever, but you know, smooth conditions. Intel. Yeah. So I keep hearing like there's a big war between AMD and Intel people. I think we could make a movie of that. You know, like as the AMD and Intel people are fighting. There's a big war online. Which one is better? At least that's what I've been told. It's more on the graphic card. So if I have an AMD processor or CPU, it's gonna help to the graphic card, right? That's what you're saying. It's gonna help. I need more FPS. That's what I know. I need more FPS in shooting games, right? PUBG, Counter-Strike, whatever, Tarkov, whatever I play, I need the maximum FPS. That's one I know. That I know. Yeah, I will. I will. So that's why I need to rebuild my computer. 16 gigabytes. I think we need more now, right? I mean, I don't know. I've seen gaming PCs with 32 gigs online for, you know. Obviously, I checked on some companies who are selling or have some offers. Everybody's talking about 32 gigs. I don't know. Intel is better for productivity. Okay. They are cheap. They cost nothing. Okay. All right. Thank you for the info. $9070 XT graphic card and 32 DDR5. Okay, Tudor. Thank you. Thank you for the info. 9800 3D 9070 XT 32 gigs. All right. Have you ever done VR first person shooter? No. No, I didn't. Ah, so that's what you bought. Nice. Anyway, I must say I'm sorry for the short stream, everyone. I still have to do some phone calls, and I need to prepare for my funded TV in about less than 20 minutes. So I think I'm gonna call it here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for London session as usual, and everything after. So, but I need to take a small break because I need to make some phone calls before I go to my funded TV. And thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. If you'd like to support the channel, please don't forget to use my code for resets, for new evals, you know, and just to bring luck, you know. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you all. I'll see you guys on the other side or tomorrow on London session. All right. Cheers, everyone. God bless.